Reno urges Wike to show his notorious bullish character against Chinese racists in Abuja, not only on Fubara. Can you imagine with this one? What is this one now trying to say? No, we know about the Chinese supermarket in Abuja where blacks and Nigerians are not allowed to shop. And I think the place has been shut down now, and the Chinese man or the owner of the supermarket is on the run. Right now, Reno has come out now to say that Wike should unleash his terror on the Chinese company in Abuja, not only on Fubara. So what is this guy trying to say now? Since when has he started talking against Wike? Since when did this start? Because Reno goes back and forth. I don't understand whether he has diarrhea of mouth. I don't know. Okay. Now let's get into the details. Whether what he's saying, because of the kind of personality he's wearing now, even if what he's saying is making sense, nobody wants to listen to him. But let's see exactly what he's talking about. Social activist and author Reno Omokri has called for decisive action following reports of discriminatory practices at a Chinese supermarket in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory FCT. So in a post made available on his verified X handle, Omokri emphasized that merely shutting down the supermarket is insufficient, urging authorities to pursue prosecutions and deportations to deter similar incidents in the future. In his words, it is not enough to shut down that supermarket. There must be prosecutions and deportations. And if a strong response is not meted out to these fellows, it will happen again. This occurred in Abuja FCT. It is time for Notòórìòùs Wike to show his notorious bullish tendencies on the Chinese racist. Such attitudes should not only be reserved for Fubara. Can you imagine? So notorious bullish attitude, to be notorious is to be known for a very bad thing. That is the truth. So automatically, Fubara, Reno Omokri is not telling Wike that he has a very bad character. That is it. And that is the way I see it. Wike has a very bad character, even though all Nigerians knows about it. But now, Reno has come out openly to say that Wike has a very bad character. And he should extend that bad character to prosecution and deportation of the Chinese people in Abuja that own that supermarket, not only using it against Fubara in Rivers State. It is not enough to shut down that supermarket. There must be prosecutions and deportations. If a strong response is not meted out to these fellows, it will happen again. This occurred in FCT Abuja. It is time for Notòórìòùs Wike, to show his notorious bullish tendencies on them, not only reserved for Fubara. Expressing concerns over the discriminatory policy implemented by the Chinese supermarket, which restricted entry exclusively to Chinese citizens and barred Nigerians, Omokri highlighted the need for a strong response to address such behavior. He emphasized that failure to met out a strong response could lead to the repetition of such discriminatory acts. Omokri also called upon Governor Notòórìòùs Wike of Rivers State, was he a governor? Is he a governor? To demonstrate firm action against what he described as Chinese racist, urging Wike to use his leadership to confront discriminatory practices and protect the rights of Nigerians. The social media activists emphasized that addressing such attitudes should not be limited to isolated incidents, but should extend to all instances of discrimination and racism. Omokri's statement underscored the need for proactive measures to safeguard the rights and dignity of all individuals, regardless of nationality and ethnicity. Obviously, this guy is talking now. Now this guy is talking now. Where were you when Wike has been bullying everybody in a River State and demolishing properties in FCT? So the thing here is that even though what he's saying is about making sense, the fact remains that he has double mouth, and so for somebody that has double mouth like him, it is difficult to take his word by, even by a pinch of salt. You may not want to do that. Okay. So, but generally, the Chinese people are behaving the way they are behaving because they've seen corruption in Nigeria at all levels. And not only Chinese, so even the Lebanese, even the Indians, even all those people that are in Nigeria doing one business or the other, they are ripping off Nigerians. I learned there is a school, an Indian school in Lagos now, that have been there for 42 years. Okay, and they don't admit Nigerians, it's only Indians they admit. And all this are happening because Nigerians leaders are very, very corrupt. They can only come out and do gra-gra, but inside they know what they are doing. Okay, so the fact here remains that Chinese people will not have right to do what they're doing if the government is doing what they're supposed to be doing. But you'll be surprised that somebody knows about that supermarket and somebody has collected kickback to allow them to continue to operate without anything, without being checked in that place. So it's the government. When you have a government that is corrupt, anything goes. Okay, just like we're saying that every decent person abroad, a foreigner, will not come to Nigeria to do business. If you see any foreigner coming to Nigeria to do business, the person must have an element of corruption and want to, latch on to the corrupt leadership in Nigeria to make his own bit of the money as well. Anybody, any foreigner coming to Nigeria to do business, most of them will have corruption tendencies, knowing fully well that they can always buy their way, through Nigerian leadership, through Nigerian government, and get what they want without anybody questioning them. Just like that, chasing the Binance authority. What they should have done is put a regulatory system that will checkmate what everybody is doing, not chasing the guy. If the guy will come out now and tell you exactly how he has done business in Nigeria under Binance, you'll be surprised that even people in government are the main people that are using him to move money abroad through P2P or through money transfers. I tell you the truth. If the guy comes and starts confessing, you'll be shocked what you see. You can imagine what the EFCC chairman is saying, that, what is going on in Nigerian system is even worse than what the Binance man did. It's because of level of corruption. And again, I repeat, that is why the Indian people in the Abuja metropolis are able to have such supermarket operated for years without allowing Nigerians in. It cannot happen anywhere in the world. They will be closed down. You can be allowed to sell your own thing, but you cannot be allowed to block everybody apart from young people. You can't do that. You must sell to the public. You must sell to everybody. If Nigerians choose to eat Indian food, allow them to buy it. That is how it goes, and that is how it is all over the world. But why? They've been operating like that because of corruption. That is it. And if not for God that exposed them now, they would have still been operating before now. Until now, without any issue. So let's leave what the Omakri is saying. Omakri is just going somewhere that goes back and forth. So you can't take his word for anything. Someone say his beard reminds me of my grandma's he-goat that was stolen some years back. Can you imagine? Nachosa. Nachosa. Okay, now so could give people they speak English. Nachosa. I'm saying Nasosa, not be me. This is I could give my. So the fact remains that those people need to be taught lessons, but corruption cannot fight corruption. That is just where the problem is. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.